We are sitting right now in Barstool HQ with your fellow Arab. Pleasure to have you in here, man. You got a sick IRL setup going on right now with the camera, the backpack. It's amazing. Got the manager Caleb in here. How you liking New York so far?
Dude, I love this city. It's unlimited content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can walk the streets and just get anything you need.
I have a saying now where if I don't walk, so I got the Apple Watch, right?
Okay.
If I don't walk 12 miles a day, then it's not a good enough stream.
12 miles a day.
I haven't taken the subway. I haven't taken Ubers.
Wow.
I've just been walking everywhere.
Good
so
for
that,
you.
So that like we see everything.
Yeah. I mean, you see
like,
the cast of characters on the streets.
Yeah, and like I know how to navigate now.
Yeah.
I know how to get to Soho and to whatever. Learned it all.
I love that.
And we also only try new food. No chains allowed. No fast food chains. We can't. No McDonald's.
Did you get the best pizza in New York? Sbarro?
No.
Oh.
Is it the worst?
No, that's a joke from like The Office. So it's like
I've heard of that. It's a chain, right?
Yeah, Sbarro's like a chain,
okay.
exactly. And Michael Scott goes into the city. He's like, I gotta get my favorite New York pizza. And it's Sbarro, and it's just like a funny meme. But now I want to know a little bit about like the origin story of A-Rap. So I know you started, and maybe our audience doesn't quite know, but I know you started in the news like with scares. So I did. Yeah, how did you go from the news?
You did your research, man.
How did you? Well, come on. I like your content, so I know with a little bit of a story.
So I actually didn't start there.
Okay.
I started with YouTube interviews.
Okay.
And Middle Eastern skits, kind of like what FouseyTube did.
Yeah.
Back in like 2016, and then I started doing interviews in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta, and then my first growth was like 6 months in. I thought I'd be at like 500K subs.
And how old were you at this time?
Well, that was 2016. 5 years ago, I was 19. 18, 19.
18, 19?
Yeah, 18, 19. And then my first like big boost, it was at the time where everyone was making fun of that prank invasion dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, he just released a membership on like how to get girls. Nobody's gonna buy it who hates him. So what if I buy it and I react to it? And then like
Smart.
I became like a commentary because it like blew up.
Yeah.
It went from like 30K views the first day, and then like I started getting subs, and I was like, oh my god.
Did it help you talk to girls?
I kept doing that, and I was like, at what point does this get boring? Like,
right.
all I'm doing is like hating on someone.
Yeah.
So I like stopped everything. I just stopped uploading, whatever. So then I just took a break, and I started streaming on Twitch. I had like 10 viewers because my YouTube subscribers came and watched. I played GTA, whatever. Mm-hmm. A few months, I would stream 20, 30 hours a month, and then Fortnite came out. And at the same time Fortnite came out, my college basically changed our major requirements a week after ad drop, so like just to fuck us over. So every course I had, every course I had that year was useless that semester.
That's like, how did they? That's just.
Dude, it's a scam.
That's
100%.
Insane. Like when you hear that, that's.
So that's why I started streaming 200 hours a month. Yeah. I was like, all right, fuck it. I got nothing now. I have 2 courses.
Kind of a blessing in disguise, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I started streaming. I got addicted to Fortnite. Everyone was playing. That was at the time everyone's streaming Snapchat. They're posting Snapchat victory royales. Streaming 200 hours a month to 0 people.
Is it true your first win came in a 50v50?
Yeah.
I loved when everyone put that on their stories.
No. Actually, my first win. Do you want me to tell you about my first win, or is that like a waste of time?
No. That's like why we're here.
My first win, because it was my first ever shooter I'd played, and I had a friend who was real good at CS:GO. My first win, I didn't know how to drop bandages. I didn't know how to split them, and we were in Storm, so I gave him all of them, even though we both could have made it out. So I gave him all of them. I died in Storm, and then he went and won the game.
Not all heroes wear capes.
No,
you know that, right?
Exactly.
You were the hero with the cape on. Like that's all. Like you literally walked so someone could run.
That's what I do.
Yeah, it's a hero move.
That's what I do.
Once creative came in, turbo building, Fortnite just Fortnite went from a fun game to all of a sudden it's like Boog is in the World Cup community for $3 million.
Exactly.
And that's really when I stopped playing. Once the World Cup kind of happened, I like had a job at like a real office job at the time, and like I really loved Fortnite, but I was like, I can't keep up with these kids who are just sitting and creative.
That's when it started booming for me.
Yeah.
I mean, viewership came in, obviously, right? But like, so I was streaming 200 to 300 hours a month while still going to school. That was the only semester that I had like part-time.
Decent work ethic. Decent.
Full-time school, and I was commuting.
Yeah, dude,
an hour away, hour back.
Would you sleep 3 hours a night?
For like 4 or 5 hours a night. Because I wanted it, I enjoyed it.
I know.
To 0 viewers.
Yeah.
I still have texts where like Daquan would do like these solo snipes where you could queue up at the same time as him when he wanted to eat, and your job was to kill him and he would watch in front of 20,000 people.
That's cool.
Like your job was literally to stream snipe him
yeah.
and kill him so that you could get clout. So everyone doing it had like TV in their name. and I killed him. So I remember I'd be at the gym, and my little brother would text me, Daquan's about to do snipes, you need to get home. And I would stop my workout no matter what I was doing because it's like that's my chance to get my name out there.
Sick.
So I would do those, and then that was like finally after like 7-8 months of streaming 300 hours a month to 0 viewers, I got my first boost. Like 100 people or 600 people came in for like a little bit.
Yeah.
And then 2 of them stuck around. And that was my first 2 viewers that weren't the homies that I played squads with. And then from there, that was like September 2018.
Yeah.
And then it started, 2 viewers to 4 to 10.
Yeah, it just kept rolling into.
I remember my first Twitch paycheck was like $137.
Never forget.
And I was like,
first.
that's so cool. Yeah, that was that. And then, I just kept streaming. By like summer, I had like 30 average viewers. And then I think that's when World Cup started.
Yep.
That's when World Cup started, 2019.
I'll never forget World Cup. So quick story here. I was going to the World Cup. One of my work friends had extra tickets. He went the duos day, and he gave me tickets for the solo day. So it was the Sunday. I've never felt like a bigger nerd in my life because I slept at my girlfriend's house. My very real girlfriend. She's definitely real. And when I woke up, my car was egged. And I was going to a Fortnite World Cup event. I was just like to me, I was like,
oh my God, you're a loser.
I was like, this is like the lowest point of my life. Like my car's egged. I'm driving to the Fortnite World Cup at age 24. But to me, I loved it. But I was looking at it from an outside point of view.
Right.
I was like, this is the funniest day of my life.
We'll look back at it in 20 years because I don't think the game's going anywhere. Yeah. I think they just do too many collabs.
Yeah, so what are your current thoughts on the game? So they just had the Gucci collab. They just had, no, it was Balenciaga. It was Xbox with Gucci. That's why. Balenciaga. They had some more crazy collabs. They're bringing in all these different people. What are your thoughts on the current state of Fortnite? Because Chapter 3 is coming next week, right?
So I quit because I didn't enjoy it anymore. Yeah. I spent a year trying to get out. And it wasn't until I was ready to get out I got out.
Yeah.
It's like you want to leave, but you love it too much.
Yeah.
I used to play 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
I would get on, I'd play 16 hours a day, have so much fun.
Yeah.
And only want to do that.
Yeah.
And then it gets to the point where you get on, and after 45 minutes, you promise your stream an 8-hour stream, and after 45 minutes, you're so you're so destroyed, you can't play this game. I know, but people listening they'd be like, oh, shut up, you play video games. But it's to entertain, you have to enjoy it.
Yeah.
If you don't enjoy it, you can't entertain. So then I asked myself, I was like Arab, you always say to yourself, if you enjoy it, they will too.
Yeah. Let's get into some now it's a couple of Fortnite questions, and then I'm going to ask you some gaming questions. You're going to have to pick one side or the other.
Done.
So first, is aim assist overpowered in Fortnite?
No. They're going to be pissed at me for that one. No, it's not.
It's okay.
It's what's overpowered is people plugging in a cheating script into
their
controller.
Yeah. Okay. PlayStation 2, Xbox.
I was an Xbox guy.
Xbox OG?
Yeah.
So then obviously PS3, Xbox 360.
I was still an Xbox guy, but my uncle bought me a PS3 at the time. So I was 10th prestige on Xbox and 10th on PS3.
What game was that? Was that
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, MW2. Yeah. So what about PS4, Xbox One?
I think at that time I stopped.
You did that and you went PC route?
Yeah, that's when I started doing full PC. Xbox.
Yeah. Would you say Fortnite?
It just looks cooler too.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. What about, is it safe to say Fortnite's your favorite game of all time?
Yeah, I think that's why I don't like gaming anymore now. That's why I quit.
Yeah.
Because nothing will, I played League of Legends for 6 years.
Yep.
Competed at the top. I was master.
Yep.
I competed for my college. When I played RuneScape 2, I was one of the best PKers, blah, blah. Fortnite just way ahead of its time.
Yeah.
It just blew everything out the water. I don't think anything will ever come close to it, and I put in 8,000 hours into it.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. You break down, that's
8,000 hours into the game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so you think about that. I'm just exhausted from it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back when the new chapter starts. I'll play for 2 days, do a
days.
charity stream, whatever, and then go back and travel.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'll ever go back.
Yeah.
And I think for a long time there won't be a game that comes close to it.
All right, last question here for you: Wii or GameCube?
GameCube. GameCube was the shit, man.
GameCube was the shit.
The shit.
Super
we
Smash
still
Bros.
have
Melee?
ours in our house for sure.
Yeah, that's
Super
like
Smash Bros. Melee.
that's one I always felt like was ahead of its time. Like the smaller disc was cool. The actual GameCube, like the GameCube
Yes,
controller,
yeah, and
bro.
and you click it.
Yeah.
It opens. It's still spinning.
Yeah, even like the loading screen, you
Yep.
like
No, we was rusty. You know, it was like real rusty at first.
Yeah, I
Like,
just
what
liked
is
it for the
this?
sports game. That was all the only thing. Like when they
That
tried
was
to
cool.
do World at War, you remember you had the actual like Wii gun, and you're like, what the fuck is going on with this?
Yeah. The problem is all their shooting games were shit.
Yeah. I mean, it was
like
never
a
meant
paper,
for it.
like you look at a stick figure.
Yeah. It was
Medal of Honor.
They tried. They went for it, and I respect it.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it for Wii Sports. But other than that, that was really like the only game I played. But your fellow Arab, we appreciate you for coming into HQ.
Yo, thanks for having me on.
Segment.
Hey, it's just Arab now, man.
It's just Arab.
It's just
Not
Arab.
Your fellow?
I mean, we're Arab everywhere but Twitter.
I love that. Man.
Arab
Listen,
on IG, Arab on fuck.
Appreciate you,
Hell
man.
yes, brother. Thank
Wish
you for
you
having
best
me.
of luck in New York City. You know, another 15 miles today.
Yeah, today we'll probably hit like 10. My feet are destroyed.
Caleb's gonna kill you.
He's leaving after this.
Oh, he's a smart man.
Yeah.
He's a smart man. But appreciate you guys. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment below.